What, the whoring? Well, it's not like I don't frequently refer to it as such. With my uncouth behaviour and attitude. So ungentlemanly. Caleb says, there's something in that fucking stream. We certainly didn't ask them to fire Xander.
So today we are playing Aliens vs. Predator 2010 by Rebellion Interactive. Or do they go by... No, Developments. Rebellion Developments, my mistake.
Or studios, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It changes, I think, depending on what it's actually about.
Definitely one of my favorite games in these franchises ever.
I really have a lot of fondness for this game. Absolutely. I wish it had got more love back in the day.
Should I play something solo real quick, or are you ready?
Yeah, we play something solo. I'm still sharing it around.
Well, let's see what kind of servers. If there's anyone still playing this game. Ooh, we got a mixed species team deathmatch, 14 out of 18. Species team deathmatch with 8 out of 18. A little bit higher ping. I think I'll do that, though. If anyone wants to join us, we'll probably just be hopping around like some of these dedicated servers today. So if you have the game, feel free to hop on. See how this goes.
Not Predator. Yauja Law, welcome. One of our forum members. Petros, welcome. Xander says, how are we doing? How are we doing, Adam?
Sorry, I'm still doing an audio check here. I think we good.
Indeed.
We just had a nice... oh, yeah, you do it. You say it.
I was just saying, we just did a nice collab podcast with the boys over at Perfect Organism, which was good. Though I am tired.
Species team
Too much mental energy expended.
Defeat the other teams to win.
Just want to win the lottery and I can just do whatever I want. Xander says, are you guys using the aliens' native language to communicate with the aliens? That's what you got to do while you're playing now, you know. You got to do all the cicada clicks and stuff. That's what you got to do while you're playing now, you know. You got to do all the oh my god. Oh my god, Adam.
I'm sorry.
What are you fucking doing?
I was just making sure the game's loud enough. I think we're good. I'm gonna call that good. Call it good.
Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna come join you now.
There we go. Let's kill this predator, shall we?
Yeah, so I played this 30 years ago. It's not that old. It's only 15 years old.
Which one's... One of them's got to be 30 years at this point.
Classic.
No.
Classic.
No,
well,
that's
classic
99.
No, 25 years, sorry, yeah. My own math is failing there. Yeah, the Jaguar's got to be pretty old.
Yeah, Jaguar's
That'd
got to be
be
30 years.
Might be early 90s.
That's probably what I was talking about.
Yeah, Delore says, I'll try joining you guys. Been a long time since I played the multiplayer for this. We used to play every flipping week, didn't we?
Yeah, game night.
Sarah says, yeah, that was fun to listen to, because Sarah joined us on the podcast. Yaya says, was watching that Zaffy dude on YouTube. He has funny content about Alien and Predator franchise. Do you know who that is? Who's Zaffy?
No idea.
Which one are you playing? What server are you in?
The species team deathmatch.
Okay.
It's
Not the
on
next.
Arena
Yeah, that's
or
it.
whatever the. Not the
Temple.
next. Temple. That's what I'm thinking of. Ugh.
Sarah says, so here's a question. If you guys were able to communicate with the Xenos, would you try it or not? I mean, I'd kind of have the same sort of reaction that Wendy did and be wanting to have my own little alien pet. How about you?
I mean, yeah. If you could talk with those things, that'd be interesting.
I'd love to realise General Spears as
Oh man.
General Spears' dream.
Doobity-bee-dee-dee-dee. Have
Oh shit,
another
is there? Oh,
YouTuber in
don't
the
throw
chat.
mines at me.
Mr. Who's Nick here. I saw you just had a short sci-fi film that came out that I still need to watch.
Haha, suck my explosive tipped ammunition.
Armor piercing explosive tip ammunition.
Does that distinction make all the difference? Oh no.
Aaron, when's our episode 8 review
Tomorrow.
podcast? Tomorrow? Okay, so yeah, you will be able to hear our thoughts on that then.
Halem says, I was always disappointed this multiplayer was just team deathmatches with aliens and predators. It could have been much more. Well, there is other game modes. That's unfair to say.
There's
the classic stuff. Predator, Hunt,
Survivor.
so yeah, Survivor.
It's the King of the Hill or Capture the Point or whatever.
Yeah, I can't think what it's called in this. Domination, maybe?
No Style Dutch, welcome.
I felt
Another indie filmmaker in our chat.
That is the rule. That is the title of our next episode. Now we roll.
I thought you might go with that one.
Oh, damn it!
Sorry.
Now I've got your tail.
Oh, and a predator got me. A little kill train.
No Stardust says, thought the stream was going to be cancelled today because of the podcast. Oh, what a pleasure.
Yeah, we canceled
Glad.
last week, so couldn't do it 2 weeks in a row on you guys.
Not after how good we've been lately. This year. I'm really proud of the consistency we've had this year.
Yeah, we're talking about you, No Style Dutch, and Who's Nick in the chat is also an indie filmmaker.
No!
You are being persecuted.
Wow. Squip says Noah saying on the podcast that how he ended things that way he did so we would get a second season made me mad. It was interesting because there was an interview he did with, I can't remember, it was Collider or Hollywood Reporter a few weeks ago, where he said, I had a plan in mind. I have a plan in mind. I have a destination. And then more recently, he said, I have no destination in mind. I was like, wait, what?
I keep calling him the modern Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scotch.
In terms of his waffliness.
Species team deathmatch. Defeat the other teams to win.
Xander says, well, Adam will be happy that AVPR and Resurrection aren't my least favourite in the franchise. So I'm assuming Xander hates Alien Earth. You can't say that, Xander. It means you're not a true fan. You're also not allowed to like it, because then you're a shill whose opinion has been paid for. So,
or you're not a normal fan. That's one of my favorite ones. Is like you're just so caught up in this that you guys nitpick everything and go outside and touch grass, because then you would like this.
Yeah, we also got accused of having a mental checklist that needs to be done for every property. I'm so glad you guys in the chat are cool. Not mean to us. I'm just a baby.
Come on, Aaron. You should be used to it by now.
I should be, shouldn't I?
I mean, you moderate a forum. We've seen all sorts of people at each other, you know.
I do know.
Unfortunately.
Die!
I just got
Die!
gunned down.
Yeah, somebody stole my fucking kill. I was the one that grenaded you. Man, I love this game.
So this game, in February, it will be 16 years old.
Yeah, it was 15 this year.
We can still hop on and play an active server.
in the game.
Yeah, I saw he was firing it up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not too many games you can still get on and find at least a couple active servers that long after.
But you probably still can for EVP too as well, you know, it's good shit. Hunter, you're welcome in the chat, by the way, you know.
And I always love the vibe of this game with...
It's atmospheric.
Like, the weird looking caves that are all dripping in the jungle here, and then you have the aliens colony aesthetic.
Hello.
There he is. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Yeah. No, that was from behind. Fuck off, I swear. Oh, man. Why do people troll me about that book so much?
Oh, Colony War?
Yeah. Schwip says,
you love
Alien
that
Earth is
one,
really... I hated it. That is one of the few... That's one of the few things I will say I hated with a passion.
Love what you love, remember, Aaron.
Xander says, I just want to say to everyone here, thank you for being civil and respectful towards host of AVP Galaxy PO and anyone who covered Earth. I can't tell you how much it means to us all. Thank you, Xander. That was actually unexpected, but became a topic of conversation in our recent podcast with PO.
Yes, it is challenging at times.
So have you played through this one, Hunter? Like all the campaigns?
Oh, yeah. I played this years ago. Back on the Xbox 360.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, that's what me and Adam used to play on.
Until PC.
I've been looking at getting some Halo Xbox 360s. You know, like the various special editions that they did.
Just as
Yeah,
like collector's items, or?
Yeah, I've just been looking at buying some.
Probably
I really want
pricey
the...
now.
150 to about 200 is what they go for. It's not terrible. I think it'd be the OG green one that's going to be the most bank damaging.
There was a time I was really good at this game. Oh, got 2 kills there.
Ah, fuck off. It's so annoying when they just try and get behind you to get the trophy kill. Oh, I disagree. They're cool. Halo is still good. I have a lot of fun with Infinite.
I'm having a lot of fun with Halo lately.
Yeah, you've been getting on a lot.
I have been playing a lot of multiplayer and the single player campaign for Infinite, and I am enjoying it a lot.
Good. I'm glad. I play it most days now. I'm looking forward to the announcements of the next one, the Unreal one.
I have
And a
been
new
playing a
book.
lot of. I've been playing a lot of Chronos lately, which
Oh, I need to get
Adam,
that.
that is right up your alley.
I need to get that. Yeah, I loved.
It's a lot of fun.
I love Bloober Team's last game, the Silent Hill 2 remake. That was probably my favorite game of last year, and right now I'm playing Silent Hill F. But Chronos is definitely on my list.
It's definitely a well-blended mix between Silent Hill, Dead Space, and even some elements of what do you call it? Cyberpunk. In some regards. How is F, by the way?
Oh, it's really good. So far, I'm enjoying it. I mean, one of the puzzles was a little bit like, what were you guys thinking with that? But otherwise, the atmospheric presentation is just really solid. I think it's good. But I did love the Silent Hill 2 remake a lot, and when they announced that Bloober's doing a remake to Silent Hill 1, which needs it more than any game in the franchise, I think, I'm very stoked for that as well.
Would like to know, are we still going to be doing interviews with the Alien Earth cast and crew?
So, we've tried. We'll say that much. We have tried, and we haven't been able to get any approvals. So, can't fault us for not trying.
I'm trying.
Yes, we have reached out to people and have been told no. Does not align with FX's
Oh! Damn it, Aaron.
does not align with FX's view for marketing. Whatever the hell that means.
Who's Nick says Disney stuff is so hard to get press for. Yeah, I mean, you were just saying that the other day, Aaron, that 20th Century Fox was much more open with us. I think. I mean,
I had a very good relationship with 20th Century Fox, even when we were slagging everything off. Well, no, that's a lie. We never slagged everything off.
some of the license holders are still really, really good with this, though, like Titan and Servios. They've been awesome, you know. So it ain't all bad.
Well, like you said, we've had a lot of good relationships with the other EU expanded content, such as the games and whatnot.
We do have an interview with the guys at Servios, which will be coming out next week on release day.
I'm very much looking forward to talking about that game.
Yes, and we'll be doing a review episode on that shortly, once Jack's finished it. And I'm also looking at getting us sorted another interview to do with that game. I fucking love that game. I genuinely really enjoy Rogue Incursion so much.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the review done now. Is the embargo tomorrow, Aaron? Don't tell me it's tomorrow.
I can't remember. Release is 30th, isn't it? So
Tuesday? I bet the embargo is tomorrow. Damn it. Well, I'll have to get that done.
I'm replaying it right now in expert mode just to see how the AI interacts differently, and it's definitely a challenge.
Yeah, I've been playing it on the hardest difficulty. I'm about halfway through it.
what's this? The flat screen one? Sorry.
Yeah, Rogue Incursion.
Have you finished the VR one?
I got about halfway through.
And you've just been playing the flat
yeah,
now.
yeah. It's a little bit difficult to return to the VR version after going to the flat version. It's
It looks so much better.
yeah.
Well, you're
come
playing it on PlayStation 5, aren't you, for the flat? And
yeah.
And MetaQuest for the VR.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, if you come to Utah, I need to show you how it looks on PSVR 2, and you'll be like, oh, that's why you didn't like the MetaQuest version.
Well, I
kind of regret buying the Quest and not buying the PlayStation, but the Quest was only like £300 and something. The PlayStation VR was like fucking 500 quid or something.
I got it on sale for the holiday last year. It was like $350 for me, so I got a good deal on it.
See, that's why I got the MetaQuest. It was on sale at my local Best Buy for like $250.
Which Quest do you have, by the way?
I have the 3.
Not the 3S. Okay.
No.
Yeah. No, I got the 3 as well.
Our local Best Buy was doing a deal where if you bought one, you got like a promo deal. So we got it for a pretty decent price. But I'm regretting not going to the PlayStation 1, to be honest, as time goes on. But alas, I've also noticed that playing the VR version, I can only play it for a certain amount of time before I start to have headaches. So that's another component to it. So I like that the flat version is definitely more accessible, and yes, the quality definitely helps.
Yeah, it's good to have the option, and sometimes you're just not in the mood for VR. I've noticed with PSVR 2 though, like it's very comfortable. Well, the headset actually leaves a mark on my face, so it's not the most comfortable. But I don't
Isn't
really.
That how tight you have it as well, though?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't get eye strain with it really. Like everything's very crisp and clear and smooth. You know, I used the MetaQuest 3 headset the first time I played Rogue Incursion at that demo, but it was tethered to the PC version of the game, so it was the really nice looking version of the game. But yeah, when I went to Survios again and played the standalone version, and the lead developer Eugene Elkin was like, "So what did you think?" I was like, I I could tell that there were some graphical compromises that had to be made, and he was like, "Oh yeah." So.
I just walked in a whole fleet of them.
Squip says, I mean, if Alien Earth refuses to speak with you, even more sign that they are divorced from the fandom. Well, we appreciate that, Squip. You know, your guys' respect will always be more important to us than any corporation. As nice as the corporation smoozing us can be, that is the important thing for us.
Well, it's not even that. It's people not being able to fucking...
even talk about it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's be clear. The amount of times I go through the corporations to do interviews has never been very frequent. Because to be quite frank, I just don't like doing it. I can't stand dealing with the press, and I would always rather go and sort everything out myself. And it's the fact that now we can't sort it out because there seems to be like some sort of block on people appearing on podcasts that haven't been done through the press junket, which is annoying. Especially because, you know, I'm not that big of a fan of the show, but there are people you know, some of our staff do enjoy it, and I would still like to be able to contribute to, you know, to the behind the scenes sort of stuff, as we've always done. You know, I'm very proud of the interviews that we've done in the past. I think we get good information out of people, and it's just a little disappointing to not be able to to contribute to that now.
Yeah, you know, I think for better or worse too, one aspect I will say about this whole season is that you know, whether you like it or not, we have gotten a lot of BTS, and that aspect of it I am happy with. All things.
Yeah, they've been very liberal on Instagram, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other night, Adam asked me to find an image from the BTS, and I was going through all of my sources, and I could not find it. There's so much.
You ended up tracking it down, so thank you.
Oh man, it just became a quest at that point, you know. It became like it's not even important, but I have to find this now since I've invested this much time. But
Who's Nick
so
says
much
still
BTS.
jealous you guys did the Covenant Junket Ridley interview in person. So the thing so that interview is the biggest disappointment I have for my time on this website. You know, I feel I wasted that so much because I just didn't know how the junket worked, and since then we've not got into any other junkets for any of the other releases, which is a tickle to me.
We're not professional press. Like, we got to learn. You got to give us the opportunity to learn. See, that was the thing with, for me, with the Predator premiere in Toronto. Like, they just slotted me in with my little microphone and my cell phone rig, like, one-man camera crew. And next to me are, like, Entertainment Weekly and shit, being like, excuse me, who are you with? Like, what are you doing here? And I'm just like, I'm just with the little fan site. They put me here. Hi. Like, so, yeah, it's... you hope it's not just like, you know, they expect everyone to be press crew level. You know, we're trying to get there. That's why we bring people like Hunter on, so we can up our game a little bit with the press coverage. So
I was gonna say, don't you worry, Adam. I'll get us there. I know. I threw my 2 cents in the other day with the UK finale premiere. I'm like, get this tripod. If you're gonna get one, get this one.
And that's all good. Not that he could use it. Cosmic Incubation says, I've been trying to grasp my feelings about the show. Felt good to look forward to something alien each week, but to be honest, the show left a lot to be desired to see. The least. No Stardust says, if by some miracle you get No Hawley on the show, let Eric host that episode. To be fair, I don't think Eric was particularly harsh on the show. I don't think any of us were particularly harsh.
No, you guys, we weren't. If episode 5 is where we really saw the most discourse, but that's to be expected.
And the finale, I'd say you weren't on that one, but we were pretty hard on the finale.
That is true.
Who's Nick says, despite the Predator being what it was in the junket, LA was actually cool. The cast took their time with all those there. Even Mun. Yeah, I made the wrong decision there, Nick. I should have come to, because we had the choice of the premiere in Toronto or the one in LA, and I should have come to the one in LA because the vibe wasn't
Moses
killed.
went to the one in LA.
Yeah, the vibe wasn't killed by that news, and it seemed like it was just a much more roomy and casual setup as opposed to this film festival where it was just packed and there wasn't a lot of space. It was cool to see Canada, though. Toronto's a cool city, so at least I got that a little bit.
Who did you meet up with in Canada that you were talking about?
It was Sammy, who a former staff member.
Yeah. Okay. Xander says AVP 2010 no crossfades of Sid the Sloth for 0 out of 10. That is fair. That's a fair critique.
Falcon Blues TV, Everton fan channel says, hey guys, am I right in saying that Alien Earth was originally supposed to be set after Alien 3? In one of the scripts we have, it was. Can we say we're going to be dropping those soon, Aaron? I guess I just did.
I don't know about soon. I need to do the script to screen for it before I'm willing to drop them, because I can't do with other content creators just
snatching our shit. Yeah,
snatching our shit, not crediting us.
Gotta take advantage of it first. But eventually we will be dropping the Alien Earth scripts we have, and we do have some earlier drafts, and
we have about 8 drafts across the first
pretty wild
4 episodes. Yeah. I think it's 8 drafts between the first 4.
Sissy Bubbles says, you guys have been very fair in my opinion. Well, that's good. Xander says, Sissy's artwork is my favorite part of Earth. That artwork is amazing. Yeah, I couldn't help but share that on our channels recently because her xenomorphs are always just very charming and heartwarming. So, as xenomorphs should be,
Kudos to you,
right?
Sizzy. Kudos to you, Sizzy. Your work's been great. It's brought a nice sense of humor to everything as well. All things said. Let people love what they want to love.
Crawling Chaos says, say what you want about Disney, they sure let FX and Hawley do what they want. They certainly did. They certainly did. And I do respect that the show tried to do something different. You know, I just don't think it quite stuck the landing. And to be fair, that's also a hard part of, I think, the TV landscape. You know, back in the day, we always used to be aware that the first season was going to be a bit of a struggle. But you know, not a lot of places get the chance to find their legs nowadays on TV shows.
I think, respectively, the show did a great job with its budget, really putting all of the on-screen presence there. So, you know, it's to put
It didn't feel cheap.
Pardon me?
It didn't feel cheap.
No, not at all. And I think to put an 8-episode series like this on a larger streaming service with this amount of production value, it's impressive that we still get to have that nowadays.
I will say the finale, given how high budget the first couple episodes looked, I expected more of a bombastic finale with like dropships coming in and like a bigger situation presented, just based off what we got earlier on in the series.
Yes, I think I'd said it in our staff chat, but it felt like it was the predecessor to the finale. Like, it should have been a 10-episode series. I'm not a big fan of the 8-episode format that we have nowadays. I prefer the 10. Give it more life, give it more breathing room. But
Private Hudson says, you guys play a lot? Not a lot these days.
Not this one, which is why we need a new... Like, we've had asymmetrical multiplayer stuff, we've had Dead by Daylight, we've had Predator Hunting Grounds, which we've got a lot of fun out of, but a big PvP game like this, or even like Colonial Marines, it has been way too long since we've had that, so we definitely need one of those kind of games again, I think.
Indeed. And something with modability, please. Let people create new content. That's not to say, you know, we've got really good single player games though recently, haven't we? You know, I was just saying how much I loved Rogue Incursion. I absolutely fucking love Dark Descent.
And sometimes I still have to pinch myself, like, and go, oh, last year they finally announced an Isolation sequel. Like, that is coming. That is in the works right now. So, it's wild to think about.
And if I'm being honest, I think Rogue Incursion, aside from Dark Descent, is my favorite Alien game since Isolation. I mean, it really brought that atmosphere and tone and playstyle back for me. Oh, I finished it.
I thought you said you didn't finish it, sorry.
Oh, I finished it on the 2D version, not the VR version.
Okay, right. My bad, sorry.
No, you're good.
So you still like that
really,
much?
I did. I found myself wanting to go right back into the game after completing the main campaign. And it excites me that we're going to get a second part to this. And I'm excited to see what Servios does once both games are completed and we have a full part 1 and 2 of this game. And see what other content and where Alex White's story is going to take us. I mean, I really, really did enjoy this game, and I'll express this more once we do the podcast. But yeah, I had a great time with it.
Nice.
It's been a long time since I've been scared in an Alien game.
Jaja 9000 says undoubtedly there will become an Isolation 1 remake. I think it'll probably be a remaster. That's what the rumor was, because Isolation 1 has just held up so well. But if they added VR support, if they maybe ported it to Unreal Engine 5 or added ray trace lighting and reflections. Like, I think they could take the base game they already have and just do a really good remaster and update it.
Did Isolation offer 4 times anisotropic?
I can't remember. It was really well optimized for PC. I guess Switch scores.
Who are you? Are you not? You in this game?
Crawling Chaos says, when did Fallout Season 1 run? I watched it and liked it, but when was that? Was that late?
I think it was last April.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yo.
Yeah, it was last year.
So they cranked out a new season from one year to the next?
I think they got approved for season 2 right in the middle of season 1 because of the viewer showing up, the viewer number showing up.
I thought it was
So
right
I think
when
they
it
went
concluded.
I think the showrunner Nolan had talked about how they had a season 2 script, a set of scripts already set for season 2 if it got greenlit. So I think they went right into production.
See, that is one of my favorite modern TV shows because, it's so frustrating to me that when they do video game adaptations, they feel like they always have to set up their own canon, especially when it's like a big world like Fallout. And with the TV series, they actually worked with the game developers to make sure it fit within continuity, and they really blazed their own trail and did their own thing and told their own story in that space, which is why I was so disappointed with Halo. Is I was like, you guys so just could have done that, you know? And Fallout really pulled that off.
And Fallout's not an easy franchise to tackle. There's so many
not at
elements
all.
to it.
Yeah, like you think about Resident Evil, like every time I get disappointed with live action stuff, I'm like, how hard can this be? Like, come on, guys. But with a game series like Fallout, there's a lot of intricacies with that franchise, and they adapted that so well to TV. I can't give enough praise for Fallout Season 1, and I'm very much looking forward to Season 2.
I've still only watched the first episode of that.
Oh, dude, you gotta.
It's worth a watch.
It's just too much shit to watch, guys. It's too much.
Put it at the top of your list, Aaron. It's worth it. I think what also makes it
special. We're trying to finish Sabrina at the minute. We started rewatching that this last week.
I think what makes that show golden too is, I mean, Fallout has such a tone to it, where it's dark, it's humorous, it's got a witty outlook on postmodernism, and the show balanced that so well. And the characters were extremely likable and complex, and I mean, yeah, it was an all-star knockout of the park for me.
I expected them to shy away from like the dark, gory, mean humor that the games sometimes have, but no, like it did that really well and it pulled it off.
And hey, it's a bonus that they shot some of the B-roll in your state. That's
right. Well, not just B-roll too. Like one of the main locations was that air base, I think, which is right on the border of Utah and Nevada.
I'll get to it. It's on the list. Got to watch season 2 of Silo now as well.
Who's next?
To finish season.
Sorry, go ahead.
And season 2 and 3 of Foundation.
Yeah, I haven't watched Foundation.
I really enjoyed one.
Private Hudson says, you guys playing on Xbox 360? We are not. We are playing on PC, although they did make this game backwards compatible on Xbox. I just hope you already have an Xbox and are not in the market for one, considering recent events.
What about them being took off the shelves?
No, they raised the price twice in the U.S. in 1 year. It's nuts.
Is that your tariffs?
Yeah, but it's like I can't remember that ever happening. Like I remember the opposite when halfway through a console generation, you usually get a pretty big reduction in price. I remember that with the PS3, 360 had that as well. I think PS4 did. Like that's always been the norm. So to see consoles that are 5 years old get bumped up by $150 fucking dollars, it's like, what is happening? What is going on? And it's like
I believe
Xbox.
Costco took them off the shelves.
They did,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
And it's like Xbox. You guys are the ones losing the console gen right now. You still haven't recovered from Don Matrick announcing the Xbox One. So it's like you guys need a price cut more than anybody.
You know what? It still makes me tickle because they were ahead of their time in that concept. It being the one entertainment medium, because that's how so many of us probably treat our consoles now.
I don't
How
know.
many of you
I
still have a
mean,
Blu-ray player?
I do
or
all
a Fire
that.
Stick?
I do all that just on my TV now, like my smart TV. So it's like, yeah, but they marketed that too hard because at that time, almost everything could be an app-based device anyway. So people that are interested in the Xbox aren't going to be interested in that. They're going to be interested in the games. And when you put that to the background and lose your core audience that built Xbox, they kind of deserved what they got, honestly. I mean, I do give Phil Spencer some credit because they refocused on games. They boosted a lot of indie devs. They really focused on backwards compatibility, which is something I'm passionate about. And although the majority of purchases have become digital, I still think physical media space is important for a lot of people. And I think even though console makers, they do want to make it standard to not have a disk drive, they're always going to have to deal with that very vocal minority of passionate people that will be like, no, we need media preservation. This is something the gaming space is severely lacking in. So that's my soapbox for today. But
Are you referencing the Xbox documentary that came out in the last 2 or 3 years?
They
and how
they talk about this in that documentary, and that was a really
Yes.
good documentary, so I recommend it. But they talk
Yes.
about the launch of the Xbox One. Xbox 360 kind of started to lose its way in the second half of its lifespan, where they wanted that Wii crowd, so they pushed the motion gaming and they pushed like the TV experiences for everybody kind of thing a bit too hard. And then with the launch of Xbox One, it was a less powerful console for $100 more than the PS4. They had very restrictive DRM stuff, even on discs. Even on physical media, they had like it's tied to your console so you couldn't resell it, which is a huge thing in the gaming market. So just a lot of missteps after missteps after missteps, and they were literally being mocked at E3. Like, I had never seen anything like it at the time. Like, PlayStation was advertising on their missteps. And
PlayStation was fantastic with the For the Gamers stuff. For the gamers.
Well, what's interesting to me is we're talking about this, and it's having a revival right now in the market with how Xbox is trying to fully focus on some of the handheld PC market, like they're doing with the ROG Ally. They're trying to compete with the Steam Deck and trying to compete with some of these other companies that are going that format. And that handheld alone is almost double the price of the console.
$1,000, yeah, it's nuts.
And what's the Steam Deck? About 500 for their advanced
You
one?
can find one for far less. I mean, a brand new LCD is, depending on the storage device that you purchase with it, you could buy a Steam Deck for about $325 brand new with a decent amount of storage.
Hey, Hicks. Hey. Oh, we got a Predator? Oh, you got nice.
The thing with Steam Decks is you can upgrade this internal storage with a micro SD. So even if you bought a 64 gigabyte Steam Deck, you could upgrade that to a terabyte if you wanted to, and save the cost.
Yeah, I got a Gen 1 Steam Deck, but it was just a little underpowered. Like, the concept is there. I really like having portable access to my Steam library. I just need to get a second iteration of that that's a bit more powerful. Because it feels like I have to focus more on older and indie games, and if I fired up like Cyberpunk on it, it would struggle probably.
So, Adam, I'm playing Chronos on it, and it actually functions pretty well. It just depends on the games and, obviously the optimization, but there are other ways to get around certain optimization restraints. But I haven't tried it yet because obviously it's not out, but apparently it's being advertised that it will work. Alien Rogue Incursion will work on the Steam Deck.
Well, that's cool.
So I'm interested to see how that actually shells out, but there have been a lot of community tweaks to the specs of the Steam Deck to make it run a little bit better, depending on what games you play. And the nice thing is, if you have a cloud streaming service like NVIDIA's, you can stream to your Steam Deck and be able to play games, AAA games that require better hardware, such as Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah, I still haven't played that. It looks interesting.
It's pretty fun. It's I call it a Dark Souls light.
Nick saying he's got an early copy of the new Krieger Resident Evil movie, and that I should keep my expectations in check. I don't know if they can disappoint me any further than Welcome to Raccoon City did, and Barbarian is one of my favorite horror movies in recent memory. So I don't know. I have faith. Is it the whole like courier storyline that's been rumored? Was that right?
You are being persecuted.
Mitchell Lawrence says, what do you guys think of Predator Kills the Marvel Universe? I've read the first 2 issues of that. It's been enjoyable.
Yep.
I don't think there's really much substance to it yet. But issue 2 was a nice little collage of Marvel character deaths. And I think it works. I think it works well within context. I'll be curious to see if Ben Percy sticks the landing for this one, because he didn't in Black Panther or Spider-Man, in my opinion.
Oh.
If I'm being honest, a lot of these crossovers are making me want to go back and revisit, some of the comics we've had in the past. Speaking of trying to find the right words to say revisiting the older stuff, but I've been going back and rereading Ian Edginton stuff, and man, that stuff.
Oh, Ian Edginton's is
so
fantastic.
Good.
Yeah,
so good.
He wrote Eternal, which will always be one of the best AVP comics in my opinion. But Ian also did Rogue, if I remember rightly. Didn't he create the King?
Yep.
What else
he did the web
he do?
too, correct?
Yes. Oh, did he do the web? I think he did. And the web's really cool as one of those little side short story things that you never quite expect as like a sequel to the original AVP. Oh, it's such a cool piece. And the artwork in that one was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually had Ian on the podcast a couple of years ago.
Oh.
Yep, I remember that. I remember watching it at work, and if I'm not mistaken, isn't his son in that one too? In the
Yeah,
background?
his son pops up in that one. He was a very funny lad.
Oh, made a mistake.
Yaya says, just received Spider-Man vs. Predator trade. Still have to read it. Looks nice. It was fun, but it just didn't stick the landing for me. That was all. Like the first 2 issues were fantastic, but yeah, it wasn't consistent for me.
Man, the aliens are killing us on this round, guys.
Yeah, Hunter just took me out there.
Hedveda, welcome to the stream.
Xander says, I thought the Steam Deck was 1,000.
If you buy the OLED, 512.
Is that 1,000?
But that depends.
That's got to be less.
So they had a limited edition Steam Deck. They do limited edition Steam Decks, I should say, for 512 gigabytes, and those are sometimes 1,000. But the regular OLED 512, I believe, is 640.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere around there. That sounds more right.
Jack's in the game now as well. You can join us, mate.
Oh, hey. Yeah,
Hello,
pop in the voice chat.
Private Hudson says Infestation was the best on 360. Great memories. I enjoyed Infestation. Problem was the server. It didn't go for a second round, and it restarted, which was disappointing. Nick, we can't add you. It's the staff group staff chat. Headvetter says, "Wow, 3rd issue of Black, White, and Blood was so good." Oh, I didn't realise Predator 3 was out. Oof. I've been really enjoying Black, White, and Blood. Predator as well. I think I'm gonna need to revisit properly the headliner story once all 4 parts are out. But enjoying it. Angel Jamie says, "Hey, my PS5 already downloaded Rogue Incursion. I just can't play it until the 30th." Yeah, you gotta love some preloading.
Nick says we still need a new single-player Predator game. Yeah, we do.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll get one for a long time. At least not one scope that we want. Maybe if Badlands is as successful as Romulus, it might look to be more realistic.
Jaja 9000 says also looking forward to that T2 Judgment Day pixel game. Yeah, that looks fun. There have been some good Terminator games that I've played that I've enjoyed. I still need to finish that last one by the devs who did RoboCop, because that one seemed really good.
I tried RoboCop, but I couldn't really get into it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not invested in RoboCop enough.
I have been thinking about re-downloading the Avatar game since they're doing
Yeah.
the DLC
Yeah,
for Ash.
I've played that and all the expansions, and you know, Ubisoft open world games can be hit and miss for me, but when they hit hard, and that was one of them I was quite into.
I played like an hour and then I never got around to jump back into it for ages, and then when I did, I forgot how to play the game. So it's one of those games that I've been like, alright, I'm ready to replay this at some point.
It's co-op.
I have it downloaded. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have it downloaded. I just need to give it a try. I'm afraid my PC might be underwhelmed for the specs, but we'll see.
I brought it for PS5.
It's relatively cheap for PS5 now, right?
I'm not sure. Thing is, I brought it when it came out, so I paid the fucking 60 quid or whatever for it, and then barely touched it.
I think they're releasing a new version with Fire and Ash.
I'm waiting for Doom to come down in price, and then I'll pick that up as well.
Oh, I love Doom. I really enjoyed my time with Doom.
Crawling Chaos says, always loved the music of this game. Yes. Yeah. The AVP games always had good music. I don't think Rich Ragsdale came back for this one. I can't remember who did it.
No, it wasn't Rich Ragsdale.
Though there was just an era where he did everything. You know, he was doing AVP 1, AVP 2, AVP Extinction, the Czech 6 Colonial Marines. He was the
Still got to try and get what he did on that game.
They used to be on his website, but I think I don't think anybody saved him.
Mike's Monsters welcome says, would have joined you guys if I knew you were playing this since I finally got this. I got back on a few weeks after 10 years. Well, we're going to be playing for another hour, so feel free to hop on.
Indeedy pants. Ah!
Oh,
Damn it.
good one, Jack.
It's too busy. Well, fuck you then, Mike. Fuck you. Having breakfast and errands are boring. AVP is much more fun. Somebody's joining us though. Who's joined us?
Is it Jack?
It's
It is
Jack.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Good evening and morning.
How are you doing on your Rogue Incursion playthrough?
I haven't played any more since you last asked, but you know,
No.
Just honest.
it's been a busy weekend. I was doing Warhammer stuff.
I saw winning your competitions for your painting.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently.
Can I not use my guns in this?
Yes. You
I'm
you
pressing
hold
the button.
button.
My
Mikey
trigger
says,
button just punches people.
Are you
Wait,
playing an
are you a
alien?
predator?
I'm a predator, yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta pick up your gun as a predator. You
Okay.
have to earn them.
I'll just keep punching people.
Good
Mike,
one there.
Mikey said, missed the game nights for this. Yeah. When we get a new multiplayer, like a proper multiplayer game, where it's not just 3 or 4 people, we'll get game nights going again.
Oh, we need to do the community nights. We were on that again for a little bit.
Well, Greg was organising them, but I don't think we supported him well enough. I think we forgot to advertise it too much.
It was just a pretty busy time around then, but yeah, I would love to do both this and Colonial Marines. Do another planned community night for those.
I should
Get
help
back here. I
advertise
wanna kill
for
you.
that.
Give up. Oh,
See if he
shit.
needs any help. That'd be a lot of fun.
I missed
Oh,
that one.
Jack, you got me.
I killed someone.
You killed me, Jack. You killed me.
Got 21. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, I didn't do so great that one. I still got a good kill streak though.
Crawling Chaos says, so weird that the Friday the 13th game had to shut down even with peer-to-peer online play. This AVP is still running. Yeah. That was it was sad for Friday the 13th fans.
I really enjoyed that game for how clunky it was.
Yeah.
It was it's an independent. It's an independent game. I understand there's limitations, but I really enjoyed my time with it.
No, I think Ilphonic and Gunn did a good job on that one, and they had not really done a game like that before, and I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre, as frustrating as that was for me sometimes, once they got the balance right, it was pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to see what they do with Halloween, but yeah, with Friday the 13th, they just got caught in a really sticky licensing situation. Seems like they did with Predator for a bit as well.
Well, we have to be grateful that we still have
Species
hunting
team
grounds
deathmatch.
after all that.
Defeat the other teams to win.
Yeah, I mean, that game is still
Yeah.
pretty active for coming out in early 2020.
Yeah.
They just exactly what I was worried about happened with that though, and that's just no new maps.
Yeah, they really needed
20
more.
new predators.
Yeah, they needed more than just new predators, unfortunately. I still hope we get that, but given how long they seem to take with just releasing the new predators now, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Fix the highlights, Ilphonic. Oh.
No Stardust says, what would you think of an AVP movie from the John Wick filmmakers? I fucking love the John Wick films. I mean, I don't know that the John Wick choreography had worked for Predators fighting aliens though. Ballerina came in the post last week. I need to rewatch that. I really enjoyed Ballerina.
Adam, have you still not yet watched John Wick?
Of course he
No,
hasn't.
Still not. It's still,
Oh.
I have it on my shelf. It's ready to watch.
Even I've seen
Yeah,
John
you
Wick
wa-
film.
When you decide to go through all of them, let me know. I have all 4 of them on VOD for you.
No, I have the Blu-rays, so that they're ready to watch.
The only thing I haven't enjoyed with the John Wicks was Continental, and I don't know if I just need to go back and rewatch them all over a night or something, but otherwise that entire franchise is just hits to me. Fucking love him.
I didn't see the Ballerina. What'd you think of that?
Oh, I really enjoyed Ballerina. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done.
Well, it's funny, we were talking about theatrical experiences earlier, about the audience actually enjoying the movie, and all of my times in the theater seeing the John Wicks have been a great experience with a live audience. Such a reactionary franchise.
Who's Nick says, is the game public? I've almost finished reinstalling AVP. It is public, mate. It was the busy species deathmatch. Caleb says the John Wick team had nothing to do with Continental. It's the John Wick franchise. Okay. Maybe that's why I didn't really enjoy it then.
This is one of my favorite maps for for this game.
Absolutely, absolutely, mate.
Nope, I hate it. I hate it so much.
And speaking about the older
Sorry,
cross.
Adam.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah.
It's all good.
I
I'm
found
glad.
my gun.
I'm glad you found your gun. Speaking about the older crossover comics, I've been trying to convince Aaron to do a Dread crossover podcast.
We
for the
will at
longest
some
time.
point. There's just too much other stuff to do.
I haven't read the I haven't read all of those. I've read some of those, and I liked what I read. But I haven't read the Vampirella one, which I thought looked wild.
Oh. Yeah, I've read that one. Sarah just been reading it recently as well, because she messaged me about that. Yeah, I read it ages ago. I remember it being okay. Sarah enjoyed it.
The most batshit crazy ones, though, were the Darkness and Witchblade ones, the Mindhunter, the two of those that they did.
Have you read? So speaking of me rewatching and trying to finish watching this time, Sabrina. Have you read the Archie versus Predator? Yeah.
I have not. No, I have those. I haven't read them.
The first one was surprisingly good, really awesome. I very much enjoyed it. I haven't read number 2 yet. I've got that one sat on my shelf, but the first one I fucking really enjoyed.
Headvid asks, which Dread crossovers? They did some older crossovers with both Alien and Predator, and then they had a more recent AVP crossover. And they released a compilation of that a little while back in a hardcover.
They did a Predator
Was it a
crossover?
hardcover? I think so. I think they had... yeah, it is a hardcover. Yeah, I think they had a crossover with Aliens, a crossover with Predator, and then they had a more recent AVP crossover.
I read the Aliens one and I've read the AVP one, but I didn't know there was a Predator.
I think so. I might be wrong on that.
The final issue of the Aliens one was actually the first Aliens single I ever read or purchased.
Oh.
So I do have a little soft spot for that one. So that one was called Incubus, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, Caleb is saying Judge Dredd versus Predator is the thing.
I never knew about that one.
Surprised you haven't brought up Terminator versus the Alien versus Predator.
I still haven't read that one.
You have, haven't you?
It's interesting.
I don't think so. Or if I did, it was a long time ago, and I remember it just being really bad.
You must have done, unless you were being a poor podcast host, because we interviewed the writer.
Well, that was a long time ago. I guess
It was not a long time ago.
How
it
long
was like
ago
last year or a year before.
Okay, I must have read that. I don't know. It's all a blur. Script says the Darkness and Witchblade ones were some of the first I read as a kid. I had no fucking clue what was going on. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever read them.
Oh, dude, you gotta read those. Those ones are wild.
Ah. As Xander says, it's a direct sequel to Resurrection. Yes, AVPVT is one of the few post-Resurrection stories. And it was bad. And you know what else was bad? One of the other ones, which was Alien's Original Sin.
That's right, I remember that book. I don't remember it being bad.
It wasn't great. It had some interesting ideas in it. This is where, you know, the thing of the space jockeys being obsessed with reproduction comes in, if I remember rightly, or unable to produce comes in. But yeah, it wasn't great from what I remember.
Oh.
How you boys feeling with our still images that came out this morning of Elle and Arnold chatting?
Oh, that's cool. No, it's you know, it's great to see Arnold getting a little bit more involved with Predator recently, and he just seems like such a good charming dude. You know, for him to give some props to a new actor in the franchise is really cool to see.
Agreed. He's a very charming guy, that's for sure. Very personable.
I'd love to meet him, but he's a dead expensive for the conventions.
I met him in 2019, and he was a really nice guy to talk to.
Take that, Jack.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
This map just confuses me.
The pyramid shifting again.
And there's too many Marines. I don't like it.
You're supposed to be the ultimate predator.
I'm supposed to be, but I haven't played this in like 8 years.
Do we need to send you back on another blood in? You got to prove yourself.
blood.
all over
Maybe.
again.
Yeah. Send me back to Ryushi.
Such a good comic.
Yep.
I just punched an alien to death. I love it.
No! Oh, I got squished. I just went back and revisited Duel as a follow-up, and that one still holds
That
up
was
pretty
fun
well.
as well. Yeah. We did a podcast on that a couple of years ago. I enjoyed Duel. We haven't decided what we're doing this year for December for AVP.
Ooh. That's a good question.
Because I think we've started to do most of the bigger stuff now. I mean, we could do
What about,
Eternal. I
what
don't
about
think
Rift
we've done
War?
Eternal.
Because we still gotta
no.
read that.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No, because we'll end the year out. We'll end the year with being grumpy back.
What if it ends up being good? I've heard some people liked it.
We're always grumpy.
This is not true. My preferred state is being enthusiastic and excited about.
Whoa.
Jack, I missed out on the chance to go to the London Grand Tournament to play some Halo this weekend, and I'm saddened that I didn't go.
Is it because you weren't good enough, or?
Well, I was a little like, I don't want to spend £200 to go play on the Saturday and the Sunday, you know, because of the hotel and everything. Because I was like, I don't feel confident enough to go and put that sort of cash in it for the whole weekend. But I went to Manticon the other week and I was playing with one of their head guys actually. And he was like, "Oh, you coming?" I was like, "Oh, no." It's like, you come on the Friday and just do the day tournament. And I thought about it. But then I was like, you know what? I don't fancy the 4 hours sat on the M5 to get to where it's being held. And I kind of regret not doing it.
Nottingham to London, is it?
It according to the sat nav at the time I was going, it would have been about that kind of traffic on the M5.
Because we went to
M25,
World.
M5.
We went to World a few years ago, and it was only 2.5 hours, which wasn't too bad.
In theory, to get to the edge of London, it only takes me about 2 and a bit hours. It was literally because it would have took me down the M5. M5, M25, which one is it? The shit one?
What does M
don't
stand
drive.
for?
Motorway.
Guess. Yeah. Oh, you
Motorway.
took it away.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
It's I over here.
For interstate.
Yes.
I
Are they
couldn't tell you
still
what A
eyes,
road stands
even if
for.
they don't go to another state?
I think they always do. It wouldn't be an I if they didn't go to another state.
Oh shit.
If it doesn't go to another state, it's just a highway. I think it's just called like highway then number something,
Not
It's just
H.
the same thing.
or route or something like that. I don't know.
See, that
It doesn't
that's
sound
reasonable.
American
That
enough.
makes sense.
It needs to make it more obvious.
Route.
It's route.
Joking.
It's tomato.
Route 66. Route 66.
Nostalgia says, I have vivid memories of the TV Guide channel reporting that Alien 5 was in the works, starring Arnold with James Cameron returning. I do not remember that one.
I remember
But wait,
that.
no. I remember reading on teletext that
Oh god, you're showing your age.
Paul Anderson was going to be directing an Alien 5.
We just walked into a slaughter, Adam.
Yeah.
Teletext, God. So
Teletext, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Do you remember when you could find cinema times on the teletext?
no.
No.
I was never a teletext person. I didn't really go to the cinema much when I was younger.
Oh, disappointing.
I was pretty much banned after I took my dad to see the first Pokemon movie, and he was like, never again.
You know what? I never got to see that in the cinema. I was actually banned from watching that film as punishment for something that I can't remember what I did.
The first Pokemon movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I remember I saw that. I was very excited.
I got around it by buying all the comics on a school field trip with the money I was given to buy souvenirs from the school trip. I got in trouble when I came home that day as well.
Did you guys get the complimentary cards at the screenings where they give you that
Yep.
before you entered?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was like a Pikachu, a limited edition Pikachu, I remember.
I cannot remember. It was a long time ago.
I still have that. I still have a lot of my old Pokemon cards.
No, Stardust. Oh, wait, no, different one. Xander says, I can't wait for the entire AVP Galaxy staff cameo in Badlands. They're all in cryo. No. Permanent shifting.
If
I
they bring
would
Ridley
love.
back
I
to
would
do
love.
something in Pinewood again, I can maybe get there. That's really close to me.
You know what? I had the chance to go dumpster diving at Pinewood after Prometheus was done, and I didn't go, and I always regret that.
Oh, I got you. Just you're running off.
What do you mean you had the chance? Do they allow dumpster diving?
It wasn't. No, I got the invite to go with a bunch of other fans to go dumpster diving, and I didn't partake of the offer, and I regret it because they did go get some cool stuff, like the the end of the telescope where he touches the buttons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He reclaimed that. They did bring me back a piece of the floor grating, but it was quite smelly.
I know there's a lot of prop houses.
And I did not keep it.
I know there's a lot of reputable prop houses in LA right now, kind of purging. So there might be some goodies in there for any of the AVP.
It's all so expensive now, though. That's the problem. You know, I remember picking up. It would have been about the 2010s. I picked up some production used concept art from Aliens for around about £20-30, and I sold them for around about £20-30 a couple of years later when I needed some money. That shit goes for like 100 plus just for a single piece nowadays.
Well, we actually got this one, Marines.
I tried. My team let me down.
Welcome, the Lone Fox. Check those corners. Check those corners. Schwip says, don't relax. No, not Schwip. Caleb says, don't relax just yet, Marines. Forever one of my favourite pieces of dialogue from anything to do with aliens. And Schwip called me the original reseller. I wish I would have.
I'm trying to learn how to use the disc. Leave me alone. It doesn't auto aim. I don't like it.
I wish I'd have never sold that. I do still have some bits and pieces. I've got a bunch of production used storyboards from Alien 3, some concept art from AVP, R.
Sorry.
Man.
Oh, that was behind me. I didn't even feel that. The Lone Fox says, so I'm near the end now of Alien Perfect Organisms as I somehow got the early copy again. Won't say too much, but I'm liking it far more than I thought I would.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Good to hear.
That's one I'm actually quite looking forward to. And it's, Eric said, not Eric, I think it was Greg said earlier. Somebody else had been telling him that they got an early copy and was really enjoying it.
That's right.
It's one of the ones I've been looking forward to. That and Cult. I've quite been anticipating. Trip says, "How do you feel about the use of Stay Frosty in Alien Earth?" I don't hate it because that feels like one of those
Regular
generic
squad
military
speak.
terms. Yeah. But I mean, we all know it was an Aliens reference, but it didn't pull me out of it too much.
It didn't feel like, I don't know, the moment that it happens in Aliens, though, is especially tense. And it just seemed kind of like a random member berries drop in Alien Earth.
Oh, I just fell through the map. I'm going to try ordering that book from Forbidden Planet when I get paid.
I've been
It's time.
persecuted.
Oh no.
What's that mean?
It means you've been
No,
killed
Jack.
so many times by the same person. And that you now need to go and have your vengeance upon them.
Right.
No Stardust
Adam,
says stay frosty.
1v1 me in the middle.
Well, now we have two quotes from Alien. We have "Don't fuck with Mr. Strawberry" and "What is something in the fucking water." Oh, I walked into a killing field.
Yeah. Rip Mr. Strawberry.
How do I
No
use
Stardust says stay frosty is proof, I suppose, that Noah Hawley has in fact watched Aliens.
At least once.
Yes.
Probably a while ago.
Oh, it was the lone fox that was talking to Greg. I did pass on 2 choice words which he may relate towards you, Hicks. He hasn't. I don't think he's mentioned anything specific that means anything to me. I can't remember.
Man, there was an alien that got 63 kills. Jeez.
Crawling Chaos says, I still don't get why Noah Hawley wishy-washy about the timeline and events. Did FX kidnap his family or something? Caleb says he accidentally unmuted it during that line. Sarah, I know Forbidden Planet actually has it in their London megastore, because annoyingly, when I went down to London with my fiance, we were having a look around the Forbidden Planet, and I was like, "Oh, just wait before we go. I need to go and make sure they haven't Alien up earlier." And 2 days later, or 3 days later, somebody posted that they had them up on the shelves at the same bookstore, and I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Naturally. So if you're anywhere near London, just pop into the megastore.
Species
I'll have it.
team deathmatch. Defeat the other teams to win.
Oh, I love this map. Yeah.
Predator always had the highest learning curve for me in this game, but once I got it, I was decent, but...
I always felt it worked really well on the controller, playing as the Predator.
Oh yeah. Only use a controller for this game.
I probably ought to start. I'm on my GameCube thing. Lone Fox says now, if only I could have gotten the film franchise encyclopedia earlier too. Never forget. That thing's never coming out.
Yeah, it keeps getting delayed by years. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't think it'll ever come out, same as the Predator one.
Yeah, there was a Predator one too, man.
Yeah. Must have been a tax write-off.
Yeah, probably. Relics from the old days.
I just spawned.
There ain't no spawn protection in this, boy.
Same like the AVP 2 days spawn protection. I remember that.
Well, no,
shit.
that was a custom. That was a custom add-on thing. That one was.
I thought they had like official spawn protection, right?
No. That was added in
Because
one.
everyone bitching about it, huh?
I think that might have been added in the master server patch, the savey thing.
There was spawn
No,
protection as a chest burster, wasn't there?
I don't remember
Maybe.
that. I know people had a problem with it. You know, you did not SK people, just stood there.
No SK. Man, yeah, I remember.
Yaya says, any of you guys have a Predator costume?
I do not. I have a alien costume by HalloweenCostumes.com, and they just released a Predator costume. And they actually reached out to us, so I may ask for a review costume if y'all want to see me get in a Halloween costume.
Yes. Could we put that poll in the chat, please?
I have a Predator hand
mask.
puppet.
A hand puppet? What's that from?
I'll see if I can dig it out. I found it at one of an MCM, and I don't know if it was just like a random thing from Japan, but it's like, yeah, it's like the size of your arm. It's rubber, like a puppet. I'm just like, okay, what the hell?
I did.
Okay, I
be up
want
my loft
to see
somewhere.
pictures of that, please.
I did make a Predator costume in my teen years, though it was not as good as some of the ones you see fans make today, but it looked okay, I thought.
I do certainly intend on finally getting some 3D printed armor next year, though. That is the thing I plan on treating myself to throughout the year, and then sending it to Xander's friend to paint.
Oh, am I finally going to see Hicks in his marine armor?
That's my intent for the treat next year. I'm hoping if I get it 3D printed, it won't cost me too much.
Oh.
Schwip says no SK, just unlocked a core memory. I didn't know it there. Man.
Okay, I gotta ask, what is no SK?
No spawn
Okay, that's what
kill.
we're
Don't
talking
spawn kill me,
about.
bro.
Okay. I knew that reference. Just never heard it said like that.
SK? Oh,
I
yeah,
just heard no spawn killing.
It was like
That's a-
PC Gamer Text Chat acronym.
yeah.
No,
TK as
I
well.
know what it-
You don't want TK.
I know spawn killing. I know that, but I never heard SK. Never heard it said that way. I've just heard no spawn killing. I remember. I'm young enough to remember those days. Old enough, I should say.
Oh, I really need to remember to put my cloak on.
That is a very useful tool as a predator.
Yeah. I'm just too damn honourable.
Nothing about the predator has ever been honourable.
Ah, they're like space samurai, right?
No, stop it. No trolling. No trolling.
I never troll.
You're a little shitster. I know, we all know what you are.
Alright, after this, we gotta end with some Survivor.
That is
Yeah, sure,
defamation of the
just-
highest order.
It's not defamation if it's true.
Oh. I got sniped.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh, Adam joined me as one of the good guys.
Yes, I am on your team this time if you're still a predator. Oh.
I don't miss the conga lines.
Yeah. That was always the bad part of the trophy kills in this game. But I mean, it was a shame because I always loved the viscerality of the trophy kills and the melee combat in this.
I thought the rock paper scissors thing could be a bit finicky at times. I mean, overall, I think it worked for what they were going for, but
Yeah, you need to keep it simple enough without going too convoluted.
ooh.
remember playing this map a load. I don't think it was one of the beta maps though. The beta map was Refinery, wasn't it?
Yep.
I have a lot of fond memories of that. I think I vaguely remember playing it with some of the Sega QA guys as well. The beta.
I took revenge.
So there's been nothing announced by Titan other than those 2 books that are never coming out past Cult, right?
Don't believe so.
That's too bad.
I mean, might still get. I'm not like panicking or anything. I hope they're good. I hope they're good, and they're both really good, and we can throw a lot of praise on them.
Cult, the FBI one.
Yeah. Because I haven't been terribly enthusiastic about the novels over the last couple of years. Which I hate. I like to be enthusiastic.
I mean, they used to do the non-novel books too. Like they did the making of the Predator and some of the other stuff.
Yeah, we didn't get anything about Romulus, did we? Or nothing's announced for Bad Lands.
People really were clamoring for a concept art book for Romulus, but no, it never happened.
They did like the fun ones too, like the Find the Xenomorph as well.
Yeah.
That was really fun. I really enjoyed that actually.
They did a really good fan art book called 40 Years, 40 Artists. Some of the selections I was a bit iffy on, but overall I thought it was pretty good.
And there was the other one that was something similar. Something Blood. Hang on. Printed in Blood. Did Aliens the art book, which was a similar thing, which was really cool.
Titan did that one?
No, that wasn't Titan. Printed in Blood did it.
Printed in Blood did that one, yeah.
Oh, Aaron, I think Yelcha Lore, who made that highlight for us the other day, is in the game with us as well. Giovanni?
Oh, is that the same dude?
If that's you, let us know.
I saw you did a little channel trailer on TikTok, Hunter. That was fun. I watched that one.
I think that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
did he do
Yelcha
that
Lore.
one?
If this
okay.
Oh yeah, Yelcha Lore. If this is the same person here, asked us to make one, and I ran it by Aaron, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Good work,
so
man.
he did that one.
If yes, I didn't do that.
Ah.
Oh, Giovanni, yep.
Well, in that case, thank you for doing that. I was happy with that.
Yeah, that looked really cool. I didn't realize that was you. Nice work.
Yeah, those highlight reels do pretty well.
You can't really use the spear when you have a higher ping. Oh, it was the TikTok.
It was symbiotic
video.
Yelcha. Yelcha Lore, I'm sorry. It was symbiotic Yelcha. I apologize.
Okay. Different. Okay.
I apologize. But yeah, that turned out well.
Are we doing Survivor after this?
Oh,
Sorry.
Jack.
After this match.
Jack!
What? It was bullshit. You were so far away from me, but I still managed to kill you.
No, you just surprised me.
Although there is 18 minutes left of this. Did you want to stick it out? Or do you want to just go to Survivor?
Yeah, should we just go to Survivor?
Let's go to Survivor.
Okay.
Enough.
I can't
I'm
remember how
setting
to
up
do
a
this.
game right now.
Okay. You gonna send me an invite?
Survivor. Yeah. We'll do C block. I like that one. Create.
No, don't do C block. Do
Want to do C block?
no, do
I
one of the
should be
last
able to
two.
change it. Yeah, I can change it here. Okay.
What were the last two? The rain one and the other one.
I can
From the
change it.
same.
Let me invite you guys.
Schwip says, "Can you guys do a pitch meeting episode?" As in the piss take thing. We'll get sued.
No, Disney are paying us already, remember?
But the check didn't clear. Oh, or where you'd pitch a sequel you'd like to see. You see, that is something I have thought about. Certainly something. Certainly something that's been in my mind.
Okay, you want to do Tempest?
Yes, that's it. Tempest. That's the best one.
I'll turn
in my
friendly
opinion.
fire off.
Oh yeah, that is advice. I used to absolutely fucking love this map. I just wish they'd have done more of a fallback kind of thing with these. No Star Dutch says, if you had to get one, what would you choose? Alien Earth Season 2 that jams itself into the movie continuity, a Covenant sequel that confirms David is the creator and the space jockey.
I don't think,
Season 2, please.
I don't think they're gonna do any prequel tie-in stuff, but I think they'll do oh hey, we just happen to have this ship called the Nostromo, which actually does have light speed, thank you very much. And why don't we reroute this one to get the alien, even though we already have it, because we just did an incursion on this island that has no security forces left, so something that makes absolutely no sense like that, I would expect.
No, that was always going to happen from the moment it was a prequel. But yeah, out of those choices, a season 2.
And they can be like, hey, what are these patches on the Nostromo? And don't worry about it. We won't do that part.
Oh, what?
What do you mean patches on the Nostromo?
For these countries that are supposedly still
Oh,
around.
okay.
I'm like, hey, it's the USCSS Maginot, so what's the deal there? Oh, don't worry about it. Shh. Don't worry about it.
Warning. Incoming
No, I didn't worry about it, so you don't need to worry about it.
That was one of the things I did like about Fireteam Elite, is it went into that EU lore quite a bit.
Yeah. Although, I suppose I could have done without the United Americas thing, or whatever they did where... What happened? I'm trying to think what happened now.
Oh, the UACM instead of the USCM?
Yeah, that's it.
Where the USCM got a bit too corrupt, so they reformed.
Which I think they then had to work into the RPG.
Oh, really? I didn't know they updated the RPG with that.
It came before the
game?
Didn't it come out before the RPG?
I don't remember the UACM being in the RPG. I thought that was just a Fireteam Elite thing.
Head Vetter says, I choose to think that Alien Earth is just a Ripley's Nightmare from Alien 3.
It'll be funny when we finally do get it was all just a nightmare project. And I have to wonder if that actually was the idea for Alien 5.
Well, for Blomkamp's thing.
Yeah.
No, it was just not going to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
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 It'd be nice to finally get our hands on that script, or scriptment, however much of that there was.
Yeah.
Oh, ammo. How do I find more ammo?
It's dotted around. You just have to run around the walkways. So I recorded my audio for the script to screen on Romulus today,
Nice.
so I'll be working on that soon.
I can't wait for your commentary thing. Do you have an ETA on that?
Oh shh! I haven't announced that.
Oh, your something thing. I thought you did announce that.
I don't think I have.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you have.
Well, now you have.
Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that.
Well, they don't know what I'm talking about. Oh. Oh shit.
How do I kill myself? Oh,
Heal, H.
That makes sense.
Yo says I like Prometheus a bit more than Covenant. Who's Nick says what about Hill and Guile?
Warning.
Mentioned
Incoming
so
wave
some.
detected.
Yeah, I think that was on the cover, if I remember rightly. Some quote about dreams.
I don't think that one was ever a real script.
They had something at least, whether it was just a treatment or a script.
It was probably a treatment that had a cover like a script that they took a picture of to be like, look at us working on this thing, let's do our thing or something. That was kind of odd though, because when did they post that picture? It was after Covenant, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's relatively recently.
Well, it couldn't have been too recently because Guile
I say relatively.
Hidveda says, man, rain on this map is so good. Yeah, the thunderstorm vibe is something that needs to be used more in Alien.
This is why I love this map.
Got a very quick tease of it in Alien Earth with the one shot of Dame looking out the window. Other than that, it was bright and sunny.
No Starbuck it says Hill and Guile without abandoned source material leaves much to be decided, I imagine. Well, Alien 3 is your Hill and
Detected.
without Dan O'Bannon. Cobbled together from multiple concepts. Oh no, the warriors are about. Ah, leave me alone.
I need ammo. Oh shit. This shotgun is poo.
Shotgun's pretty decent. Just use the secondary.
I did not know there was secondary fires.
Yeah, it fires both barrels. Comes in handy.
Close
For
encounters.
the casuals.
I knew that was coming.
What a casual comment.
No, the close encounters. Oh.
Oh no.
Got a bunch of them. Do you believe it's only 5 weeks until Badlands, Aaron?
I do not. Wow, that's gonna fly by. I wonder if we'll get to talk to anybody who worked on that.
We'll see. Hopefully it was FX and not just Disney.
Jackie, looking forward to MCN and getting to see some panel
It should be
stuff.
fun, yeah. I've never done any of the panels there before, so it'll be a new experience.
Do you normally go to MCN?
No, like earlier this year was the first time I've gone in like 10 years. So it always just been just before or just after payday, so I was like, there's no point in you going.
That's fair. Didn't we go to a Colonial Marines multiplayer preview thing there once?
We did, yeah. They had a little like booth set up. That was quite cool. Little did we know what Colonial Marines would become.
No sniper in this one, huh?
Shit, ow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They're good.
Good thing I turned friendly fire off, it just knocks you over.
Dan on the podcast again. It'd be nice
We will see.
if we like the film. I just really hope we like the film. I was really disappointed with Killers.
I mean, I don't want to speak so early, but from what we saw at Comic-Con,
Oh,
I have
good.
my hopes.
Were you really disappointed in Killers, Aaron? Didn't we give it like an 8?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? What did you give it?
I don't know. I think I was like a 6 or a 5.
Oh, you were that disappointed in that.
Wow.
I didn't realize you were that down on it.
Yeah, it was never oops. I wasn't big on Killers.
Oh shit. Oh, they got me.
Going for ammo.
No Style Dutch says, I thought you had it at a 7, Aaron, if I recall correctly.
I do not remember. I just remember being disappointed by it.
I thought it was mostly good, but not great. Certainly not... It seemed a bit overrated based on the critic reviews it was receiving as the highest rated Predator thing ever. Definitely had problems with the ending sequence. I need to watch it again. I remember overall mostly liking it, but I certainly had problems with it.
I think where my problems lie in Killer of Killers were just third act and on. I mean, the first 2 acts were pretty solid.
Oh, it's just
I need to revisit it.
Yachalor says, yeah, Killer of Killers was good, but not great. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All things considered, it's great that we got an animated Predator film, so can't complain there, but explore some areas that the fandom has always wanted to see. But yeah, I agree. I really wanted the third act to work. I really, really wanted to enjoy that act. That was the one I was looking forward to probably the most, other than the Samurai. I mean, all ship-to-ship combat.
Yeah. I think the last 2 were just a bit too rough. The first one, I think the final fight was a little... Didn't have time to breathe. Do you want to change map and do one more?
What one you want to do? Monument? You want to do Machine? We haven't done Machine for a minute.
Yeah, we can do Machine. And I don't think I understood enough about Japanese history to really enjoy the second one, because I think that's why I struggled with the motivations of the characters, and I think that's because I just didn't understand the samurai versus ninja thing.
Hold out against the Alien swarm.
Jaja 9000 asks, if you don't count Alien, Aliens, Predator, what is the most perfect movie of the franchises? That's, I
Warning.
mean,
Incoming wave detected.
it's tricky.
Those are the 10 out of 10s.
I'd say Prey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
I'd say Predator 2. I'd say Predators.
And anything but the Predator and Alien Resurrection and the AVP
Like,
and the prequels.
Predator's got a better track record than Alien, honestly.
It does. It does.
Yeah, that is quite true.
With Alien, I would say Alien and Aliens.
Yeah,
I've come around to liking Romulus more and more over time, though. So that's pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's perfect, but it's getting closer.
So much. I really love that.
I agree.
Film. The amount of
Especially
time that I've watched it recently.
Oh, I think especially with how much Alien Earth we've been getting recently, if anything, it's been making me want to revisit Romulus.
Yeah, I need to revisit Romulus, and I agree. Like Nostalgia to Resurrection, I really love actually. I don't know if I would quite place it with Alien and Aliens, but I do personally love it for what it is.
Resurrection's too tonally weird for me.
Yeah, that's part of
But
its
it's
charm,
legit-
though.
No, I wouldn't call it part of its charm. It's part of its problem. For me. You know, it's such a fascinating
Warning.
film, though, because
Incoming wave detected.
it was a film that wasn't, you know, that Fox didn't meddle in much. You had incredibly talented filmmakers doing it at the time, and it just doesn't work for me. Although I still love Ripley 8. I think Ripley 8's a fantastic character,
Yeah.
and I do wish we'd see more of her in the, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm kind of disappointed that her only appearances haven't been great. Fucking hell, I'm doing shit at the minute. My contributions to this are pointless.
Oh man.
Yeah, you throw that flamethrower around.
Yeah. Everyone knows aliens was terrified of flames.
I think I
Most animals retreat from fire.
accidentally left on my dark space ambience through this whole stream.
Oh, as in the music's been playing.
Yeah, but it kind of goes with the game, so I don't think anyone probably noticed until now.
Matthias says Romulus is a special plate in my heart. It's a tribute to the saga, even as parts from the books. Yeah, so I think it is a very passion-filled love letter to the franchise, and I love how much it feels like a reconciliation of the recent law. To me, in a lot of ways, it feels like an RPG scenario and I love it. I genuinely adore that film. Flaws and all. Much like Alien 3, I hold it on the same sort of level as that film. Both are flawed films that I would do things differently if I was a creative involved in it.
Ooh.
Oh shit. I was blown
Oh,
up by
right.
the actor there.
Yeah, me too.
Jack killed me. Jack killed
One
me.
of them popped on you.
What? No. Uh-uh.
It was you blowing them up.
It was me. I was the saboteur.
You were the problem.
Yeah.
Matthias also says, of all the books I've read, the Rage War trilogy is the best. A very, very good series. Nice breath of fresh air when it came to the novels. Not my favourites, but certainly very solid.
A lot of
novels.
fun. Yeah, those ones were good reads.
I think any book will struggle to be as good as Alex White's stuff and Phalanx. I've been trying to reread Berserker because that was one I always held up there as amongst my favourites, was Berserker and Music of the Spears. I've just not been in the mood to read any Alien books at them. I've really not been able to get into them.
Oh, let's read Rage War then.
No, we've done Rage War. We've already done
Oh,
it.
sorry. I mean, Rift War.
No, we want a good one.
I'm about to
I'm
start
reading.
into grab this soon, so that should be.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
completely out of ammo. Yeah, go get some.
I'm reading Scott Siegler's original sci-fi thing at the minute, The Crypt,
Is it good?
which I'm actually quite enjoying. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. I'm about 200 pages into it. It's like a new sci-fi ship saga thing he's doing. Few know the warship's actual name. Fewer still know what it really is. And almost no one knows of its unique ability. An ability that could tilt the balance of power, if not outright win the war. But everyone has heard the rumours. Rumours about the worst place the Planetary Union fleet can send you. Rumours of a ship with an 80% crew mortality rate. In these hushed, fearful whispers, the ship does have a name. People call it the Crypt because those on board are as good as dead.
Doesn't sound like a very well-run spaceship.
Its name is not the USS Butt Cheeks, Calum. It is in fact the James Keeling. But funny that you mention that because it's they have what they call sphincters in it, which are the sort of doors and corridors.
Oh boy.
Good luck. No,
I mean, that's why I would have called the vent that Dallas was in as well. That was a bit of a sphincter.
Yeah. No, Stardust says, I think another attempt at a bug hunt-like anthology with other types of creatures would be good. Yeah, Bug Hunt was a bit of a disappointment to me, but I'd absolutely be on board for another Alien. The Predator ones were both really good, and the AVP one was pretty good. Yeah, Jalor says, Rage War had my favourite interpretation of the outro so far. Yeah, I enjoyed the Predators in it. Although the thing that pissed me off, it always tickles Adam, but context matters to me a lot in terminology and lexicon used in the books. So it annoyed me when the humans were just randomly called as Yautja, even though they'd had no communication with them, and they had no reason to know that they called themselves the Yautja. And that's why I don't like authors just doing research on Xenopedia, because they lack context.
Man,
I think somebody's either just joined us for the last 3 minutes.
Yes,
or...
I have.
Yeah.
Just popped in to say hi, everyone. See, you're playing AVP Survivor.
We are.
That's
and,
right.
yeah.
Are you all playing like just hosted, or have you actually tried the new servers for the new?
Oh yeah, you brought up a Survivor custom thing, didn't you, recently to us?
Yeah.
No, we've just been playing the normal stuff. I forgot about.
You've been missing out because you could have had ones with smart guns, constantly spawning smart guns with and all other weapons.
Incoming wave.
Yeah, completely forgot. We'll have to try that next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, at least I made it to the Warriors. Now I'm gonna die.
No Style Dutch says, bring T.O. Celis into the main continuity. You see, for all its flaws with Alien Earth, I have actually enjoyed them having other aliens. I just wish they'd have all been called Xenomorph, and they'd have all had some classification on it. But no Style
Nice one,
Dutch
no Style
says,
Dutch.
it took Greg a while to get on the stream because he was still collating.
But
That's right. We got one more in us.
Nah,
Yes.
I'm no,
Yes, Aaron.
no, I'm tired. We've just been doing 4 hours straight of stuff, Adam.
Come on, one more. Just one more.
No,
You-
no.
You can do the last one on that server and try those smart guns if you want.
I know. I go sleep.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, everybody, for another nice Sunday stream. We got some stuff coming up for you this week, so keep your eyes on our website, avpgalaxy.net, and we will see y'all next time.
Yep. And we'll
Thanks,
have
guys.
if you're still live, Alien Earth episode 8 will be going live tomorrow. Our interview with the Servios guys will be going live on Tuesday. Adam, we need to record our in and out for.
Yeah. Do you want to do that now?
No, I want to go bed now.
Okay.
We'll do that tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
See you later, everybody. Thanks for joining us.